Welcome to my presentation regarding Grand Blanc Community Schools versus its neighboring school district, the Flint Community Schools in Michigan. I currently work in the Grand Blanc Community Schools District in Michigan. This community has been the top ranked in the county for many years. As you can see from the pictures, it is traditionally a middle-class community. In the past 10 years, the county was hit very hard with the economic recession. The area used to be fueled by the jobs of the major car companies, but with plants closing and jobs moving, the area has seen major changes. The northern border of Grand Blanc is Flint, Michigan. It used to have one of the largest school districts, only second to Detroit in the state. Now it is struggling to survive in an economically depressed area with one of the highest murder rates in the country. All of this change has hit the community and the school district very hard. The mission in Grand Blanc is a tradition of excellence, and it embodies the learning environment in Grand Blanc High School. Students are held to high standards academically and in regards to their behavior. Students have a variety of opportunities for extracurricular activities such as band, choir, yearbook, clubs, National Honor Society, and more. Students can choose additional electives such as business classes, 17 different advanced placement classes, broadcasting, various forms of art, peer mediation, auto, medical occupations, and more. In Northwestern High School in Flint, the learning environment is very different. With declining enrollment, the school is not able to offer the same number of variety of extracurricular activities or electives. Northwestern only provides the opportunity for 4 different advanced placement classes for its students, and academically the school is struggling immensely. Many teachers have been laid off over the years due to the struggling economics of the school district. Let's look at their academic achievement. This shows the 2013 and 14 Accountability Scoreboard according to the State of Michigan Department of Education. As you can see in Grand Blanc's chart, all students are excelling. When it is broken down into the subgroups, the groups that are struggling the most are the bottom 30% and students with disabilities. In addition, students who are economically disadvantaged are struggling in the areas of math, science, and writing. This percentage is growing in Grand Blanc. 2 or more races did struggle in mathematics but was able to score in the green in the rest of the areas. And the African American population, which is also growing in this community, did not score well in mathematics and struggled in science. This is the 2013 and 14 Accountability Scoreboard for Northwestern High School. As you can see, they are struggling in almost every area. Their subgroups include the bottom 30%, African American, economically disadvantaged, and students with disabilities. All of these subgroups are on the rise and are struggling. Grand Blanc has a large community-based support system. The local businesses show a great deal of support for the schools. This is often visible in local fundraisers. Teachers have a low turnover rate, and the stakeholders generally perceive the schools in a positive light. The largest battle Grand Blanc has to contend with in the community is the changing demographics of the school. Some in the community think that the increasing number of African American and low socioeconomic students in the district are a result of the school of choice students from Flint. What the community does not realize is that most of these students are Grand Blanc residents. The Flint community is struggling in so many ways. The largest parent support can be seen in the athletics. The community rallies around the athletic teams to show their support. With the desperate economic situations in the community, there are several groups who have come into the community to try and assist families and students with the basic needs they need for their family, such as job training, parenting classes, and health assistance. Community groups outside of the school provide tutoring services, job training, leadership classes, and life skill classes to students. The largest difference in the stakeholders' role in these schools is that the Grand Blanc community comes in to enhance the experience and support the students. In Flint, the community becomes involved to provide outside support to keep families and students functioning and hopefully out of the difficult situation they are in. Mock Community College is located in Flint. They have funded these educational programs in the county, and these are all the numbers of students who have been served in the Flint area. Regarding Summer Tot Lots, Summer Youth Initiative and Teen Quest, Mott Middle and Early College, Genesee Early College, Flint Cultural Center outreach activities, and Youth Quest after school. All of these programs are put in place either to give students an opportunity to lead or get college experience, or to help students have different opportunities outside of what they may have received without these programs. As a stakeholder in Grand Blanc, the focus should be continuing the tradition of excellence. Grand Blanc is not immune to the economic issues of the area, and enrollment is declining, which also means the funding is declining. The cost of maintaining staff, resources, and the buildings is only going up. So stakeholders must continue to support the community academically and financially. In addition, the level of poverty in the community is on the rise, and many families need support for their basic needs. The rising poverty in the community is something that Grand Blanc has not always had to deal with, so this is something new for the community and must be a focus moving forward. Now, what will we do for these Flint children? A stakeholder in the Flint Community Schools is often working to provide students with the opportunities that other schools like Grand Blanc take for granted. For example, the technology and resources that students have in Flint are not near the level as the schools in Grand Blanc. In addition, the family support systems and socioeconomic conditions in Flint are much lower than in Grand Blanc. So as a stakeholder in Flint, the focus is giving students what they need to be successful. This includes quality teaching, tutoring, and support for those behind academically, family support, and positive opportunities for students to get involved in. A similarity in both communities is that poverty is on the rise. Students and families need the support of basic needs so that they can begin to focus on thriving instead of surviving. Our low socioeconomic students are struggling across the country. The next focus I would have in both areas is to increase community partnerships and outside opportunities for students. This would be a more serious focus in Flint, with the need being much larger.